All right, guys, we are going to be taking an RT135 ASV. This is a 132 horsepower skid loader with a 50-gallon fuel reserve running an, I think it's a Lofgren forestry head on it. We're going to be going through my property up north, Shangri-La-Douche. We've got a lot of deep snow that we're going to be dealing with in this thing. But a lot of you guys have asked for a ride-along video in the ASV, and how much better than to be able to ride along in the biggest, baddest skid loader made on planet Earth. There is no skid loader manufactured by any company that has more horsepower than this one. We're powered by a Cummins engine on it. Inside of it, we've got a forestry kit on it, so we've got roll protection all the way around it. As you can see, we've got plexiglass sides, we've got a plexiglass door, and this is the Max Series cab. So what that means is this cab does not have what typical skid loader cabs have, and this protection right here, it only has it up top. It doesn't have it on the sides. So let's fire this up. Let's take down this tree, and then let's go hunt a few more down and have some fun in the snow, in the woods, in one big bad skid loader. Let's go do it. All right, guys, the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna fire this thing up. I'll run through the controls with you so you're familiar with them. The ASV Max Series cab gives you the opportunity to change your controls. Right now I've got the left stick controlling the boom, tilt function like that, or I should say the right stick. I'm Polish, so everything's backward. And this one is actually driving the machine. Got the parking brake disengaged. Here's our high flow. That'll activate our forestry head. We'll throttle it up, and let's get to work. Now we want this forestry head to go all the way up. So we're going to give it a moment. We've got a dial on the front. We're going to give it a moment to get up to operating speed before we tear into anything. It doesn't take long. Another thing about forestry heads, controls turned up high on this machine right now. Well, obviously these are the testing engineers for ASV are legitimately standing behind me while I'm doing this, and this is their machine. They've got dialed in, and they're very, very comfortable with. We're gonna go inside and outside for this one. I'm gonna hop a camera out there. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna pop a camera so you guys can just see this thing grinding up this tree out here. That's what it looks like from the outside. This is mostly a ride-along video, but it's always nice just to get an outside perspective every now and then. So let's do that right here. All right, there we go. Let's get rid of that thing right there. I like to turn it off when I'm going in and out. I just don't like to leave a forestry head going. They're not very forgiving, in my opinion. So if I know they're off, I know I'm safe. We'll fire it back up. Alright you guys, I'm going to jump in here because I just want to find out if you guys like ride-along videos like this. I've got 2 more of them filmed, but I haven't edited them yet, and I want to hear from you. One of them is the ASV plowing snow, which should technically be the last snow plowing video of the year, but my phone just rang a few minutes ago letting me know that we have more chance of plowable snow coming tonight. The other ride-along video that I have is with that Snow Power F12 plowing some really heavy, wet, nasty snow. So if you want to see either of those, just say, hey, show me what you got. And if you guys are really into ride-along videos, I started an entire another channel called 360 Machines, where it's just ride-along, but in a 360-degree virtual atmosphere, which means that if you're watching on a phone, anywhere you turn your phone, you can see anything, including behind me. And if you really want to have some fun, put on a set of 360 VR goggles and it feels like you're actually in the machine running it. It's pretty cool stuff. But let me know if you want to see another ride-along video here on this channel, and I'll make those other 2 for you. So let's get right back into this one though. If you haven't already seen it, which I know you probably have, we also got another video out, and that's where we actually took this over the edge of the cliff and we actually got her stuck. Ain't bragging about it, but I got hung up on a log, and then it's just pure ice and snow underneath, and sometimes things get away from you. You know what? I'm not a guy that likes to cover that stuff up. I just like to be real, but that's it for today's video. God bless you guys. Go get them, and I hope whatever you guys are doing is as successful as you ever wanted it to be. We'll catch you guys on another one.